Yo, what's the deal? What's going on? Um, okay, let's get this posted up. Okay, we over there. Let me get this shared up somewhere else real quick. Oh, okay. I didn't push it, follow through here. All right, let me go in here. Bang, there we go, right there. Let me pin this to my profile real quick so we know that we're working. Hmm. Pin that real quick. Okay. Uh, Pin that over here, and I think we ready to rock and roll. Yes, we are. All right. Um, it's early, but it is what it is. Hmm. We are good. We are good. Yesterday, man, some wild shit yesterday, wasn't it? Woo, man. Crochet, man, needed one more K, at least one more K from you, man. Straight up, that was weird. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Right? How about what? How many home runs yesterday in that Kansas City game? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 bombs yesterday. Wow, man. Mm, mm, mm. 10 bombs. 10 bombs yesterday in that game alone. St. Louis, man. St. Louis, the read was there, man. Made a few bucks off that St. Louis game. If you followed that same research I gave you guys the day before, looked pretty good. Victor Stott showed up, man. Donovan got his few hits and in and out of there. And Contreras was the only guy who had a bomb. He hit a bomb versus him. So, it is what it is with that situation. Um, let's get to where we at right now. First and foremost, what I will do here, I'll run it back here. I haven't talked to Jackson today, so I'll definitely come right here and I will ask him to. Okay, give me your top home run plays today, man, for the people, right? If you don't know, now you know. This is Jackson, my AI companion. Um, they Man, you can use my promo code DEE Bets, all capitals 25 for 25% off of your purchase, right? So I use that. I use Game Day Insights, a few other things that you'll see on stream. First game we got in the weather report, which would be Cleveland at Washington. The overall storm coverage in Washington isn't all that impressive, but models have basically all the storms in the area going right over DC. If that holds true, a delay of some sort is a lock and a postpone is possible. I think it's a setup where pregame radar could give me a pretty solid idea of what the outcome will be. San Diego Padres at New York Yankees. It'll rain from New York City from roughly 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So that's not great. The hope here is that they may that that maybe the heavier rain misses northeast, and they can play a game in lighter rain. They could also wait it out and play a very late game like ATL did the other night. Of course, since playing in the rain or playing until 1 a.m. Are both bad options, a postpone is certainly possible. Cool temps with winds blowing in at 10 miles an hour. San Francisco Giants and Chicago Cubs. Chilly temps around 50 degrees, winds in from left at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Seattle Athletics winds left to right and a bit in from left at 10 to 15 miles an hour. So we got a little bit of rain, a little bit of weather, or whatever the case may be, right? So I did go through a few things on the slate. So I'll give you guys, I'll let you know, guys know what I went through. And then, it is what it is from there. Throwbacks. What's up, throwbacks? What's going on? I did go through a few things on the slate. Now, like I said, I'll let you guys know what it is from there. Um, Bullpen game here for the Dodgers here. So, as you can see where I left off at right here. Yeah, the Warriors game was all good for sure. Definitely, it was. It was. I couldn't talk you off of that, right? Um, hmm, interesting here. Let me see something. Okay, okay, interesting. All right. So where was I? Damn. Oh, okay. So, hmm. So last time, Sandy Alcantara pitched. He pitched versus these guys here. Uh, yeah. Last time Sandy Alcantara pitched, he pitched versus the Dodgers. I think he went 2 or 3 innings. Dodgers got with him, right? So it is what it is with that situation. As far as spots here, before I get to this game, I did ask Jackson. So let's go back to Jackson real quick, right? So I asked him, give me his top home run plays here, right? So we he came up with Pete Alonso, New York Mets at Arizona. Um, hmm. Okay. Matt Olson, which who I like. I really like him, but he ain't been doing what I've been wanting to do. And we're getting ready to get into Mookie. I do have Mookie set to the side right here. I also have Matt Olson set to the side down here. So, we tracking, right? Lawrence Butler. I haven't gotten to that game, so that's something we're gonna look at there. Jose Ramirez. I was really undecided. I got to that game. I know we got weather concerns. There was not only Ramirez, there was about at least 2 or 3 more home run candidates that I could have looked at, but it is what it is. Honorable mentions: Manny Machado. Haven't gotten to that game. Oh, I didn't look at that game because weather concerns, and of course, Sean Murphy. Right. So for the simple fact that this pitcher is giving up some power, or has given up some power to lefty, so that's something you could definitely look at. Now, so those are some of the home run plays that they like right there. I will ask it to give me. Um, I'll get that from them, and then I'll slide back over here. Now, I looked at this game. As you can see, I had Mookie set to the side, right? Um, Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman looks very, 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 very good, right? Batting behind Otani and Mookie. I couldn't talk you off of RBI for him, a walk, or um, whatever, right? Or hits, runs, and RBIs, all the way up to a bomb. Looking at his numbers here, this is his numbers versus the pitch mix here. He's batting 429 versus that pitch mix. Uh, Isolated powers up, 9 extra base hits, 5 bombs. he's at the top, just plenty green all through there, right? All these lefties here got a higher walk rate here versus pitch mix. But wow, I mean, Otani, his higher hit percentage. Otani looks really, really good as well. So at the end of the day here, I couldn't talk you off anything. I got Freddie as my favorite one. Um, Mookie, looking at Mookie Betts, his pit versus his pitch mix. Mookie Betts, I could take a look at Mookie right quick. I'll go to the pitch arsenal here. Select Sandy. Upgrades here. Shout out to Larry with the upgrades, man. Gotta love it, right? Sandy Alcantara here, sinker, four seamer, changeup, right? So I can slide over here, get this sinker, four seamer, changeup, right? Sinker, four seamer, changeup, bang, bang, right? So now looking at Mookie here, filter to the ad bats here. Um, Mookie, he's batting 300 versus pitch mix. The barrel could be higher, whatever case may be. What I like though is, we know Mookie's gonna be Mookie, but what I like here is the low K rate, right? So the low K rate is very, 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 very good here with a higher walk rate, right? Looking at Sandy, let's see, Sandy, looking at Ronel Blanco. Sandy ain't been Sandyin like we, can he, like we used to, you know what I'm saying? Can he come out and have himself a good game? Who knows, right? Whatever the case may be with that. But the walks has been there. He's averaging about a little bit over 2 walks a game. Uh, so it is what it is. He had 5 walks versus the Los Angeles Dodgers, and as you can see, he gave up 7 earned runs. Like I said, that was the last time these two teams played. You've seen a high walk rate from the lefties, and the high walk rate from the usual suspects. They went out there, they was disciplined, and they went out there and they got busy. The Dodgers, right? I won't be looking at the Miami bats. No, it's a bullpen game, but at the end of the day, here, I really do like the usual suspects for the Dodgers, right? Just put it like that. I like the usual suspects for the Dodgers. Um, he's given up three bombs to lefties, one to righties, but he hasn't went over. He's only went over 6 innings once this season, so it ain't like he's given up 6 earned runs to Philly, 4 earned runs to Washington, two to the Mets, two to Pittsburgh, three to Cincinnati. So if he keeps this up, then the Dodgers should have a pretty decent time with him on the bump, right? So I couldn't talk you off anything here. My favorite bat here from this game, like I said, it's going to be Freddie Freeman. There's times where I can filter a few things, and then like Will Smith, right? You want to see if he's in the lineup for power because there's some times when I filter this to nighttime, its average probably goes down at Will Smith. Well, it goes up a little bit, and then his power, the barrel ain't there, but the hard hit percentage and the fly ball pops out. Um, Mookie, nighttime he does have 3 bombs off this pitch mix. At night, Teoscar Hernandez look a little bit better. It's just from an average standpoint at night. But however you want to look at it, no matter what, the K percentage is down, and that's one thing that I really, really like for Mookie. So the righties, the lefties, uh, the usual suspects for me, right? I think all of them are in play. Last night, that game should have had more fireworks. That Dodgers game and the Dodgers and that Braves game should have had more fireworks than it had. I just don't understand, but it is what it is. I was so high on that game, but it is what it is, right? Taking a quick intermission. Let's go back to let's go back to the Jackson here, right? So I told Jackson here, I already hit the home run plays. I said, give me your top MLB bets for today. They like the Braves -1 versus Cincinnati. Uh, they like uh, over 8.5 runs. Cleveland Guardians and Washington Nationals -120. Best at this moment was a ESPN bet. They like New York Mets money line on ESPN bet at a +100. over the Arizona Diamondbacks. They liked under 7.5 runs in San Francisco and Chicago Cubs. We already have the weather implications there, uh, and then the Kansas City Royals -1.5 versus Chicago White Sox. Interesting play there, right? Interesting play considering, I mean, the Kansas City Royals bat starting to wake up a little bit, but they also have Shane Smith on the mound. The White Sox, we gonna see, right? More maybe of an under, maybe I don't fucking know, right? Honorable mentions: over 9.5 in the Dodgers and Miami Marlins, over 8 runs in the Houston and Milwaukee Brewers. So those are some. I'll come back to these plays. I'll come back to them. Okay, I'll come back to them later before the game, or maybe I'll do. And what is this? These must be honorable mentions right here, right? Sean Murphy, Teoscar Hernandez, bomb. Polanco, bomb. Vinny Pasquantino, bomb. Elias Diaz, bomb. And Judge, home run. Those must be some honorable mentions there. All right, so getting over here to the sheets. Let's go to an MLB sheet and get that up there. Now, I do have some bets set to the side. We'll go through those throughout the day. Now, getting back to where we were, I didn't look at the Miami bats bullpen game. Well, you can figure it out, right? Washington Nationals, Cleveland Guardians. So where I left out here was, um, I left off here at with the lefties here, right? Because there's some lefties here that very interesting. And Bo Naylor and Daniel Sheeman, right? Schneeman just hit a bomb the other day. If not yesterday, it was the other day. And the way you filter things can, give you different aspects, of how you want to bet, whatever case may be with that, especially with the day and night filter. Bo Naylor's got 4 home runs. I want to say all those bombs came off of the fastball, I want to say, right? One of these pitches, a lot of these batters don't agree with. One of these pitches, I have to go back and maybe I could probably take it down or whatever the case may be. But Bo Naylor, the isolated power was up for him and Sheeman. 3 bombs for Sheeman, 4 for Naylor. When you look at the barrel rate for Naylor and Sheeman, is up. Hard hit percentage is up for Sheeman. Fly balls is from Naylor is a little bit higher. But the K percentage for Naylor is down, right? And I definitely like the fact that it's down. So uh, when I hit a nice switch for somebody like for this team, I'll hit the nice switch there, and um, his isolated power tightens up a little bit for somebody like Bo Naylor. Sheemans is, a couple bombs go away, but because he does have 3 bombs in general versus pitch mix, barrel rate goes up for one of these guys. I think it was Sheeman, uh, but everything pretty much stays intact. But average is down for Bo Naylor, but some of his power numbers are up. The K percentage is down still for Bo Naylor. So Bo Naylor could be one of those guys that can go, right? Sheehan could be one of those guys. Schneeman, whatever, can be one of those guys that can go. Stevie Kwan is self-explanatory. Jose Ramirez, who they liked for him to go. Uh, Jackson likes for him to go. His K percentage is down at 8%. So, these guys can end up being pretty pesky when it comes to pitching. Because you got Jake Irvin on the mound, and then Jake Irvin can give up some, you know, this year, Jake Irvin, he's got a 19% K rate with a 41% ground ball rate, and the ERA is up around 4. Um, he's given up 8 bombs this season already. Um, Earned runs, for with a 19% K rate, right? He's not striking out a lot of folks. And these guys, they don't strike out a lot, and going up there making contact would be interesting. He's pitching his worst to lefties right now. He's got 15 bombs. I mean, he's got 6 bombs versus lefties versus 2 bombs versus righties. Um, I mean, he's at home, and he's probably pitching his worst at home. So at the end of the day here, like I said, man, he's pitching his worst to right to lefties there. I couldn't talk you off anything here for some of those lefties. If you wanted to get Froggy here, his XFIP is kind of high right now versus lefties and righties, but lefties in general. If you want to get Froggy, you know what I'm saying, you could probably look at some bombs for some of these guys here. Um, Let me see. Manzardo plus 325. Bo Naylor plus 390. Ramirez plus 350. Schneeman is 625. That's good value right there. Schneeman, that's good value right there, the plus 625. Um, hmm. Yeah. I don't normally look at the righties for Cleveland, so I'm gonna just keep it moving. But don't be surprised if one of those guys between Bo Naylor, Sheeman, and Ramirez, one of those guys hit a bomb. Manzardo, one of those guys. I'm looking at Naylor, Schneeman, and Ramirez, right? But don't be surprised if one of those guys go out there and hit a bomb, right? So it is what it is with that situation. On the other side, flipping towards Washington, we'll definitely would take a look like to take a look at those lefties here. So with the new update here, I can come over here and I think we got Luis Ortiz on the mound here, right? And then he's throwing a four seamer, changeup, cutter, slider, right? Big time convenient right there. Big shout out to the shout out to the update, man. Straight up. So Ortiz, and you could also switch back here and check and see, how things. I know he addressed that. I never said nothing, but there was I ain't gonna say it was. It was kind of like a little bug. So when you switch back and then you switch back to the team, and it'll automatically switch off the team. So I'm kind of sure he fixed that bug. You could also hit the expanded view. That's just new right here, where you can see everything just like right here. You can look at both pictures right here. You can switch it to Luis Ortiz, or you can switch it to Jake Irvin, and then they'll give you a pitch mix and everything right there. So that's definitely new right there as well. Good morning, Pat. That's definitely new right there as well. So, um, but like I said, looking at versus lefties here, Ortiz, he's got a nice, decent walk rate there. Batting average is low. K percentage is up there a little bit versus lefties at 28%. Extra base hits, he's giving up six, and then he's giving up two bombs versus lefties. Barrels down, exit velos up, hard hit, man, right? So going back to where we were here, we'll slide back here to the lefties here. Then we'll go to the bats, and then we'll see what's going to happen right here. Now, James Wood, I had him written down. Uh, I did smack a hit parlay with these guys yesterday, so shout out to that. But I had these guys written. I mean, I have these guys written down. James Wood. You can look at them for whatever, right? Hits all the way up to a bomb. Okay. Exit velos up, barrels up, hard hit percentage. Fly ball could be higher, but he does have 5 bombs and 10 extra base hits here. We can take a look at his exit velo logs if you want to take a look at that. Ground out a double. That he hit a double yesterday, and that made him cash his bases. But I took him for a hit on the hit parlay, and I also took him for a bomb. He did not get there. Ground out a few times here. He does have nice pop in his bat. So, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody that you could definitely take a look at there. I like his numbers and things like that. I could flick a night switch right here, let you guys see how everything looks at night here. Um, surprisingly, Nathaniel Lowe versus his pitch mix, his numbers are down, surprisingly, but that doesn't rule him out for at least a hit. But CJ Abrams at night, Garcia looked good just to make some contact. 12% K rate there. K rate was down. So, but I do like James Wood here. Pause, right? I like James, right? So it is what it is. with that situation. Um, I didn't look at the righties. Both of this team, this Cleveland team and this Washington team, I don't look at their righties that much. For that purpose, for that sake, I'm gonna just keep it moving. This New York Yankees game, I did not look at the New York Yankees because maybe I might do it a little later on, something I could shoot into the dub or something like that. But I didn't look at the Yankees because the weather concerns, right? Should be raining. Is that the game? San Diego Padres, yeah, yeah, big time weather concerns there. So bounce back from that. Atlanta Braves, Cincinnati Reds. Very interesting game right here. Now I'm gonna tell you what I like here, and I'm gonna tell you this. So uh going up against Sharver, um, looking at these are the bats that I like. I mean, Sharver, let's see, Sharver, um, looking at the lefties here. Sharver does have 4 bombs and 2 extra base hits, but he does have a 30% K rate towards lefties. That's very interesting right there. Towards righties here, Sharver has given up 4 extra base hits and a bomb, walked a few, you know what I'm saying? Not his best versus righties. Slide back to the lefties here, and I'll go back to where we were, which was remember he's throwing that splitter, uh 48 for in fastball, right? So I'll go over here. Right. So surprise, he does have a decent K rate to these lefties, and Ellie De La Cruz can strike out, you know what I'm saying? But uh you get a 21% K rate for Ellie De La Cruz under these circumstances versus these pitches. So um you know, hey, I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, that's low for his standards, right? Then you got Gavin Lux, 18 for 35 versus these 2 pitches. It's only 2 pitches. 18 for 35. Both of these guys, he's batting 500. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing between him and Eddie De La Cruz, all his power numbers are up. The isolated power, exit velo, barrel, hard hit percentage. The line drive is low, and the fly ball is low. Right? He does have 2 bombs, but you could look at him for hits all the way up to a home run. You know what I'm saying? Even the garbage can gets a state. Right? He gets on base. You probably could look at him for stolen bases. Okay, that's something that you can look at him for, or the walks, right? So all those are in play with somebody like Elliot De La Cruz in this spot right here. And then let me see. It's around 2 walks a game. It's giving up at least 2 earned runs a game. It's giving up at least 2 earned runs a game. Uh, expecting batting average is up. Barrel percentage is up at 14.5. Wow. Expecting batting average is up. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I have no choice but to like Cruz here. Don't go up there slot striking out. Cruz, Lux. Don't go up there striking out, man. Straight up. Nice switch. I can hit a nice switch on these guys, and I don't think anything changes. If I hit the nice switch there. So yeah, I don't think anything changed. Ooh. Eddie Guerrero Cruz. Strikeouts is there. I don't know. He must have something in his eye at night. His average goes down, but it is what power numbers and all that are still there. Um, Gavin Lux gets a tad bit better at night. His K percentage goes down, so I still can't talk you off any one of these guys here. Jake Fraley, I'll be looking at Cruz and TJ. I mean Gavin Lux, right? Um, okay. Now, the righties was I could look at the righties for you guys, but they were like meh, right? So I can go back to Smith Shawver here versus right hand hitters. Uh, he's got a 43 throwing a fastball 43% of the time, splitter and slider. I can come over here, fastball, uh, splitter and slider. So basically adding in that slider. Shout out to that update. The update was raw right there. Uh, so kind of like a stack. You can stack them on top of each other. That's fire. All right. So the righties, and you can look at the pictures. You go back to the pictures, see how they've been looking. He's giving up a 364 batting average to righties, a 15% walk percentage. Sierra's 4 extra base hits, 1 bomb, isolated powers, man, right? So barrel percentage is up. So looking at the righties here, I don't think I've written any one of the righties down. Keep an eye out to see if you got somebody like Austin Wins or Austin Hayes in the lineup. See if you got one of those guys in the lineup. And Matt McClain, he's definitely due for a bomb. K percentage is up here at 35%. But I'll be looking to see if somebody like Austin Hayes is in this lineup. He's got 3 bombs off this pitch mix. Uh, his K percentage is down, and then this barrel percentage is up. Right, line drive is down for him, but I will be looking for Austin Hayes to be in the fold here. Right, I would. So and Austin Wins. Just letting you know, his numbers are pretty down versus righties. Right. Speaking of that, let's get over here to Brady Singer. So Brady Singer, um, Brady Singer, looking at some of his numbers here, hmm, his barrel was kind of up a little bit too, right? So, 26% K rate, almost 27% K rate in general. Uh, he's probably averaging a little bit over 2 runs a game. He can walk some folks here and there. He's probably averaging about 2 walks. Uh, last 2 games he's went over his outs at 6. The strikeouts, man, right? They there, but I think that Atlanta can get to him, right? I thought Atlanta got to them last night, but they didn't get to them like the Dodgers like I wanted them to. Would today be the day, right? So looking at Brady Singer here, he's got a 27% K rate towards righties, right? 4 base hits and a bomb. So taking a look at what he's throwing and things of that nature, we'll go over here to Atlanta righties. I can, like I said, for the people who are new here, and we do have an update here. I can go ahead, go to the pitch arsenal here, and go to Brady and look at his pitch percentages here and things like that. Everything's intact. Slider, sinker to righties, right? Slider, sinkers to righties. So if I wanted to just go right here, I can do everything right here. Slider. If I want to just look at that slider alone, I'm gonna just throw the slider and sinker up there, right? Those are only 2 pitches he's throwing. I'm gonna throw them both up there, and he's throwing both of them around the same about 45% of the time. So slider and sinker, right? So when looking at the righties here versus that slider and sinker, we know that this team can strike out versus right hand pitching. But sometimes you gotta see what you done for me lately. So at Atlanta, 10th in striking out versus right hand pitching. They sporting a WRC plus of 100 as of right now. So they've gotten better. Last 14 days, take a look there. Um, Atlanta, last 14 days, Atlanta, they were 10 on the season. Atlanta is now the last 14 days. They were striking the last 14 days. They're striking out at a 17% clip with a 156 WRC plus versus right. No, I'm sorry, with a 110 WRC plus versus right hand pitching and 400 plate appearances. That's enough, right? That's enough. Now, looking at the righties here, uh, looking at the righties here, as you can see, as I slide back here to the K percentage, the K percentage is there, but they used to be red. This used to be red, so you can see a little bit of the progress right now, just a tad bit. But look at these averages, right? Look at these averages versus these two pitches that he's throwing. You might as well. I mean, you got a 286 for Archer, you got a 294 for White, a 292 for Allen, you got a 290 for Austin Riley. You might as well say those are all 300s, right? So those are righties there. Those are the righties. Now, I do think that's what kind of makes me feel like I do think they could put up some runs on this guy, right? Haven't even gotten to the lefties though. You know what I'm saying? Haven't even gotten to the lefties. That's how this tool can help you try to decipher through some team props, team totals, things of that nature. Atlanta Braves team total sitting at 4.5 right now, so they expect the books expect them to put up some runs. So it is what it is with that situation. But rewinding it back here, some of these batters across the league, they can be frustrating at sometimes, bro. Can be frustrating. They be in some good, we rely on these guys so much. You know what I'm saying? They do be in some good spots and sell. So as of right now, I can't talk you off anything here. Sean Murphy, he was on the bomb list, right? He's got a 563 ISO, three extra base hits. All three of those motherfuckers was bombs, right? So he's a candidate. Watch to see if he's in the lineup. Eli White, he's got a 529 isolated power on his pitch mix here. It's only two pitches. He's not striking out that much, right? So that's one thing you could definitely take a look at there. His walk rate is up, and Ozuna's walk rate is up. Most of these guys' fly ball rates are down, especially Ozuna. Should be a little bit higher, but he's batting 372, 16 for 43. He's got three bombs and four extra base hits. His barrel could be higher, right? But, hits, whatever you want to do, hits, runs, and RBIs, definitely something that you can look at there. Brady Singer, looking at his splits for right now, he's giving up three bombs to lefties and one bomb to righties. Last year, he gave up 15 bombs to lefties and he got a 291 average, right? Batting average to lefties. The year before that, he gave up 10 home runs to lefties, 10 home runs to righties. You could also look at his career. For his career, um, for his career, he's given up 24 more home runs to lefties, right? So he's no stranger to giving up lefty power. We could definitely take a look at those lefties, and you know who I'm looking at. Now, these righties are already batting 300 versus those two pitches that he's throwing. We could definitely look at the lefties here. We could take a look at the pitch arsenal. To the lefties, he's throwing that sinker, slider, cutter, fastball. Sinker, slider, just add in the cutter, and now add in the fastball, right? Bam. So, with that being said, I can filter this up real quick. Now, Olsen. I'm definitely looking at Olsen. His averages are down. He's got 6 extra base hits and 5 bombs. Not too much. If I'm looking for bombs, I'm not too much worried about his average right now because we know who Olsen is, whatever the case may be. But potentially, potentially their whole damn star lineup could also almost be batting 300. You got Harris could be in the lineup, Albies can be in the lineup, and Verdugo could be in the lineup. Uh, Verdugo and Albies are batting 300. Harris, I mean, he ain't too far off. And then you got Olsen. So you put Olsen in the mix in that cleanup spot. I'm definitely going to like his hits, runs, and RBIs and everything else that comes with it. His power numbers, ISO is up. Exit velo is up. Barrel is up. Hard hit percentage is up. the fly ball need to come up a little bit more, right? That's probably what's hindering him from getting that ball up out of there. We can take a look at some of his ex velo logs to see what he's been doing. Smacking that motherfucker, right? You can see he been smacking it. Line out, 135. He just need to, I don't know. He need to do something a little bit different, right? So the fly out, the fly out, fly out, 97, walk, 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 a home run, strikeout, line out. But all this exit velo logs from at least the 27th been green, right? From the 27th all the way up to the 4th been green, right? So that's like a little bit over a week, 7, 8 days. I don't know how many days was in these months, but at the end of the day, Olsen is trying to get out of there, right? He's trying to get out of there. He's trying, bro. He's trying to get out. He's trying to get out of there. Will today be the day? Who knows? Um, Night switch. I can turn the night switch on, and his Olsen's average goes up a little bit more. But the thing about that, when I take the night switch off, he has a total of 5 home runs. When I put the night switch on, 4 of those home runs came at night. So his average went from 200 to 244. He might be a little bit better at night. I don't know. That's me losing better, betting on Olsen, and me trying to make him hit a bomb. But I have been hitting his hits, runs, and RBIs when I can. But that's me trying to get him to hit a bomb. Um, Ozzy's got 3 bombs at night. Harris has 1. Harris is 300 at night. Verdugo is 200, 270 at night. Long story short, I think these guys can put up some runs. The books think they can put up some runs. The K percentage at night is down for the usual suspects. The walk percentage is up for somebody like Ozzy Albies. I hit a few walk props yesterday, right? So you definitely got to look at the walks, man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to look at the walks, bro. I can't talk you off this enough. Can't tell you about it enough. But Austin Riley's walk is a not Austin Riley. Olsen walk is a minus 115. I hit a Tucker walk yesterday. Olsen walk is minus 115. Everybody else on the team on both teams is plus money, right? So Ozuna can go out there and get a walk as well, right? So it is what it is with that situation. And like I said, this tool to help you find that out. Olsen, look at his walk rate over here, 21%. Ozzy Albies, 14% walk rate. That's at night. Take the night filter off, 18, almost 20% walk rate for Olsen. So he's going out there. And then when as a pitcher, you gotta face Ozuna, Rally. Then you gotta face Ozuna. Then you gotta face Olsen. You know what I'm saying? That shit can be treacherous at times. So there's a lot of green here for Atlanta. I couldn't talk you off hits, runs, RBIs, or bombs for any of these guys. You might as well say the whole squad hitting 300 versus this pitch mix. We'll see what's gonna happen, bro. We'll see what's gonna happen, right? I put a few names to the side, but as you can see, a lot of these guys are in play here. A lot of them. So I'll close that one up. And Milwaukee Brewers, right here is where I left off at, right? So we got the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers, probably 2 of my least bet on teams here, man. 2 of my least bet on teams when it comes to bats, when it comes to all that shit, man. And I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel it. A lot of these games, I'm not, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say, bro. What you want? uh, I was looking through. It just didn't have. I just didn't have the. I just don't have it. I didn't. I don't. It didn't, I don't like it, man. I don't like this game. It's a total of 8.5. I did not look at the Astros. And Astros is another team who I haven't been betting on, but I do want to take a look at Yordan Alvarez. I mean, so far it's like Pena or Altuve. They've been getting busy in the hits category, but I mean, Alvarez, we'll see. Let's take a look. So, going over here to Jackson here, I didn't put anybody over there for, I didn't put nobody over there for this game yet. I was thinking about putting the pitching outs over there for Ronel Blanco, but I need to see what they are. So, looking at Ronel Blanco pitching outs here, I'm just was curious just a little bit. I'm not going to bet it. I don't think I'm going to bet it, but I'm curious. 15.5. Okay. So Rewinding it back here. Let's go back here. Let's look at the Astro side of things. Okay. Now I forget who's pitching and all that. So, how can I forget? Oh, Tobias Myers. Looking at the left hands here, Tobias Myers, two extra base hits. Mm, what is he? How long has he been? How many games has he pitched? Excuse me. Expected batting average is 214. Mm. For Blanco Barrels up. Tobias Myers. How many games has this boy pitched? One inning versus the Cubs. 2-4. What? Mm. Over his career, he's pitching his worst versus lefties. Let's look at these lefties. Tobias Myers is throwing that fastball 64% of the time. Cutter and slider. Mm, mm, mm. Power numbers is up. K percentage is down. Fly ball is there. Hmm. Shit. All it takes is you to get a hold of that motherfucker one time. Shit. Tobias. Mm-hmm. All it takes for him to get a hold of that motherfucker one time. That's all it takes. He's got a 400 batting average on that on that. Oh yeah. He gave up 7 bombs on that fastball last year to lefties. Lefties was lighting his ass up last year, fastball and that cutter. Mm, you're a don. You're a don, my friend. My friend. You're a don, my friend. Maybe. Who knows? Like, but like I said, isolated is down, but the exit velo and barrel is up, and the fly ball is pretty much there, and the K percentage is down. So it's possible. It's possible, right? It's possible. What was the other pitches? Tobias, cutter, slider. He's got one home run off of that. 8 for 50. Batting average still down. Everything's just about the same. K percentage goes up a tad bit. He's just not getting jiggy with it. Barrel was up. Exit velo's there. Hard hit, whatever. Line drive. Fly ball could be higher, but it's okay. It's okay. Mm, it's possible. Let's look at these righties, right? So Myers versus righties. Slider 50% of the time, four seamer, cutter. Let's look at that slider. that he's throwing 50% of the time here. Altuve and Pena. And those are the guys who I've been rocking with the whole damn time. Altuve and Pena, right? So what was he throwing? Slider, um, fastball and cutter. Fastball and cutter. Man, shout out to that update. It puts you all right there. Puts everything right there in your face. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Pena, uh, uh, Paredes, Altuve, Myers, Rogers, DeCenzo. Eh, Yanner Diaz, power numbers, the barrel percentage is up. Exit velo is up for Diaz. He hit a bomb recently. Strikeout numbers. If I'm looking for hits, though, I'm taking. Paredes steps into play. Drop a nighttime filter on it. See if anything changes. Changes. Um, mm, Got an 8.5 over under. Sometimes I can't put a read on it. You like something, you like something. Sometimes I can't put a read on it. Sometimes I just, it's not my favorite game. So it's hard for me. It's hard for me. Two teams that I rarely bet on is, they're gonna have to grow on me, right? So if you, whatever you like, then if you like something there, then be my guest. I can't really, I can't really put a nail on it. My Chicago Cubs at San Francisco Giants, right? Um, San Francisco Giants at Chicago Cubs. I did take a glance. I did take a glance at something, right? King Tuck, right? I did take a glance at that. Let's take a look though. In general, Matthew Boyd, 9 extra base hits, 3 bombs versus just in general. He's a lefty. Landon Roop is a righty. 9 extra base hits, 4 bombs. Barrel percentage and exit velo and hard hit percentage is down in general. Let's see who they're pitching to. Uh, Looking at the righties here. Landon Roop. The righties has been doing damage versus him. 9 extra base hits, 4 home runs. Same thing for Matthew Boyd. 7 extra base hits, 3 home runs. Still been pitching a little bit better, I would say, than uh, Roop in a sense. But let's take a look at the Chicago Cubs righties, right? So, Roop, um, 52% of the time, he's throwing a curveball followed by a sinker. Curveball, sinker, 50 and 40. Curveball, sinker. Right hand pitching. Um, Curveball first. He's throwing 52% of the time. Birdie. The little birdie told me, no, small sample size, man, but he likes it, man. Straight up, he likes it. Look at those power numbers up there. Small sample size though, man. But he gonna see a lot of that though. He gonna see a lot of it if he's in the lineup. I forget what the other pitch was. Um, Sinker. Let me throw that sinker up there by itself. A lot of people love sinkers, man. A lot of people love sinkers. Amaya, 6 for I wanted okay, Amaya, 6 for 13. He don't strike out. Maya 15% K rate. Carson Kelly, he's got a bomb. Nico Horner don't strike out much. Seiya Suzuki, 25% K rate. He's got a bomb. Power numbers are there. Hmm. 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 Throw them both up there. Maya. Nico Horner. Mm. We'll see who's going to be in the lineup. I don't know if Mamaya is going to be in the lineup or Horner. Suzuki should be in the lineup. Night games. It's where Amaya's doing a lot of his damage at night. Suzuki, Horner, and Amaya look great at night. Suzuki looks pretty good there. Look at that shit there. Fly ball could be higher. Nice switch on Suzuki. Batting 385. Uh, 385 ISO, him and Amaya. Exit velo, barrel, hard hit percentage, and line drive is up. Fly ball is down. K percentage is Amaya and Horner is not striking out that much. Nico Horner, Suzuki, Amaya. I'll put their names down. Hmm. They don't have Amaya's name up there. Okay. Slide on these lefties real quick. Change up cutter. Add in a change up and cutter. He hasn't given up a bomb or anything to the lefties. That might change tonight. It might change tonight, right? It might change tonight. Walk percentage is up. K percentage is down. Batting average, okay. So, Picro Arms, Michael Bush. Oh man, these guys. Tucker, Michael Bush, Picro Armstrong. Let me see something. It's just the weather. The Chicago Cubs, Chicago weather is different, man. Chicago weather is different. Roop does have good numbers, man. All four of his bombs came to righties. Hmm. Cal Tucker's batting 400 versus this piss mix. Michael Bush 379. Both of them got only one bomb. Pete Crow Armstrong's got three. Tucker's barrel is down. Pete Crow barrel is up. Pete Crow five ball is up. Um, Tucker walk percentage is up. Hap walk percentage is up. Uh, Bush, Tucker, Armstrong, all their K percentages are down. Those are the three bets I like just off glance. Night switch. Tucker's 12 for 20 at night. That bomb that he hit came in night. Two of Pete Crow Armstrong's bomb came in night. And Michael Bush is batting 500 versus pitch mix at night. Fly ball is up a little higher for Pete Crow, down lower for Kyle Tucker, meh for Iron Hap. Iron Hap walk rate is up a little bit higher at night. All that's versus pitch mix. Um, as far as bats, I'm going to end up liking Crow, Tucker, and Bush. And Hap can get in there for a walk or something like that, right? Damn. Now, pitching, like I said, you do got to take pitching into consideration. Roop has been looking good, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is he that good? Is he that good? Are the Cubs that good? I mean, all that green and all that shit sometimes can get negated. But hmm, hmm. Let me see something. I don't know, man. He might. I don't fucking know, man. Is this guy that good? Mm, mm. 'How much of that curveball are you throwing, sir? Righties. Mm. 52% of the time. I just want to see something real quick. Okay, I guess. I'll put the bats over there that's in play, but I don't know if I'm gonna be getting to them. I'm just putting them over there, right? I'm gonna have to meditate on it, man. You know what though? Let me see. Yeah. Mm. We got weird weather in Chicago though, bro. Straight up. Matthew Boyd, change up, fastball, slider. Ramos got a bomb on that. The Diamonds hit two bombs yesterday. The Diamonds, Chapman, and Ramos got three bombs apiece on this mix. The Diamonds don't look bad either. Can he still be hot? Or could he be just heating up? Hmm. Strikeout, strikeout, double, home run, home run. That was yesterday. He was on fire yesterday. Motherfucker hit a double and two home runs yesterday. Is this the beginning of him heating up? Couldn't talk you off Willie Adames, truth be told. Could not talk you off Willie Adames. He could be entering a heat phase. Let's look at these lefties. Fastball, slider, sinker. Oh no, you know what? I'm sorry. This I gotta go back and look at the righties because I got a right hand pitcher up there. He's a lefty. Fastball, slider, sinker. Holy. Look at Holy for a hit or something. Let me go back to these righties. I gotta go back to the righties. Fastball, slider, sinker. Pitch arsenal. Fastball, slider, sinker. He's doing the same thing to both hands. No. Fastball, slider, changeup. I'm glad I caught that. So, Adama still look left hand pitcher, man. All their barrels is down versus lefties, and strikeouts are up. Barrels are down, strikeouts are up. San Francisco Giants 11th in striking out versus lefties. 370 plate appearances. Last 2 weeks. Hmm. This game gonna have an underfield to it. Let me move along. Chapman, no barrel, smaller sample size versus lefties. 50 fly ball. Strikeouts though. Goodness gracious. Everybody in the strikeout zone there, man. Wow. Let me go to the next game, man. Next game. St. Louis Cardinals, Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, let's try to get through them. McCullers still ain't gave up a bomb. Mm. All right, let's look at these lefties. Um, Slider, fastball, changeup, curveball. Throw all of them up there, man. Let's try to get through this. Let's try to get through this slate. Um, Look at O'Neal Cruz, man. Dude, can this be it right here? Is this the day? 12 extra base hits, eight extra base hits, 7 home runs. Damn, he's got to go up there. He's got a 17 barrel rate, hard hit percentage is up, walk percentage is up, K percentage is damn, O'Neal Cruz. Well, O'Neal Cruz going in the Raptors. Shit. Ground out 109. Walk, walk, walk. That's why them walks are so, man. Walk, walk, walk. That was 3 walks in a row. Let's see. Plus 165 for 1 walk. Who's pitching? What's this kid's name? Melo, Mel- Carmen. Walk percentage. Oh no. Uh, wait a minute. Wait. I think I did that wrong. I did that wrong. He pitched for the Pirates. Hold on. Hold on. Because I know I didn't do that right. Slider, fastball, changeup, curveball. Changeup, curveball, slider, fastball. Yeah. Let me see. Colas ain't gave up a bomb yet. Mm. Colas ain't gave up a bomb yet. Nobody on this roster got a bomb on him. And somehow O'Neal Cruz then went out there and struck out 4 times versus him. But I can't deny what he's doing right now. Like, what the fuck, boy? Look, 8 extra base hits, 7 of them bombs. Was he gonna give him his first bomb today? Ground out, walk, strikeout, ground out, strikeout, home run, strikeout, walk, strikeout, home run, strikeout, ground out, walk, fly out. All his logs though, man. Look at this. From uh from the 14th, all his logs, every time he hit that motherfucker is green. Outside, every time he hit it, it's been green. Ain't too many times he hit it ain't been green since the season started. 27, one in the red, one orange. That's two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other than that, green. Everything. Mm, he likes that pitch mix. Okay, let's get back to that. Valdez, Zach Sawinski, power numbers are there. Strikeout. I mean, ain't too much. I mean, I'm tired of chasing Valdez and all them, man. Straight up, it's Cruz. I'm a Cruz or not. Straight up. Nighttime. Exit velo was up. Most of them bombs came at night. Ooh. Strikeout like a mug though. He'll strike out like a mug. Um, yeah. Mm, mm. Yeah, I like that. Straight up. Let's look at these righties. Um, who was that? McCollus. What's he throwing to righties? He's throwing a slider, sinker, fastball, curveball. IKF. Mm. McCutcheon. I, Brian and McCutcheon. Triolio. Knight. Brian and McCutcheon. If you want to get to Capran and McCutcheon, I mean, be my guest, whatever. Those guys hit candidates, whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna keep it moving. big time updates to the site that helps you navigate through the site pretty, quicker and things like that. So I definitely like that. Um, Cruise though, boy. Woo wee. All right. See if he can give him his first bomb tonight. I don't know. Uh, Milowski, Milowski, Velozinski, whatever. Fastball, slider, sweeper, sinker. I'm just throwing all of them up there, man. Straight up. Now, Wilson Contreras, he's got 4 bombs. He got a bomb yesterday. Shout out to him for catching my HRR. Um, this team, they don't strike out, man. Let me see something. Three extra base hits, 1 home run. It's getting a 333 batting average. K percentage is down. Yeah, they probably finna go ahead and hit him. Mm-hmm. Averaging a little over 3 earned runs a game, over 4 strikeouts once, almost 2 walks a game, 48, almost 50% ground ball rate. It's only giving up 2 bombs. That's a whatever. ERA is up. FIP is down. Hmm. Yeah, they're going to hit him, and they small ball you. They're small ball you, straight up. All right, well, got the pictures in there. Mason Wynn, Wilson Contreras. I mean, Arenado didn't even strike out, so he can pop out. K numbers are up for some of these guys at night. I take that night filter off though. The K percentage is just But Mason Wynn, sometimes he be hitting in that 2 and 3 hole. Sometimes in that 2 hole. See where he's gonna be at. Wilson Contreras, you can see if he's still warm. If he's still warm from yesterday. But Mason Wynn, see who's going to be in the lineup, man. As far as the right is concerned, could talk you off Mason Wynn and Wilson Contreras. Like I say, Arenado's only batting 210, but he can still get the bat on the ball. Sometimes he's hitting that cleanup spot can help out bringing in guys like Wynn and whoever else in the star lineup. Just to see. Donovan's definitely going to be in play. Like I said, take a look at the pictures here, and then definitely Carmen Milowski to lefties definitely the update really helps out things when you add it like this, and then you can pull up the pitch mix right there. As you see, he's throwing up the he's throwing. I'm talking about throwing up the he's throwing out the fastball, slider, and the changeup, which he's throwing that fastball 45% of the time. I want to take a quick look at that by itself. So 45% of the time he's throwing that fastball to lefties. Donovan, mm, mm, Victor Scott. Shout out to Victor Scott yesterday, man. Um, Alec Burleson. So you mix in those few lefties, those few righties, that, and then with these lefties, this is just the fastball alone. Like I said, these guys don't strike out much. They can and will small ball you if they have to, and they can go up there and make contact. Brendan Donovan's 13 for 35 on that fastball alone. Isolated power was down for him and Newt Bar, but you know it is what it is. Alec Burleson, da 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 da. Um, Add in the rest of the pitches, which would be the slider and the changeup. I'll throw those two up there, changeup and the slider. And I'm definitely gonna like the lefties more than righties, but we can put them all together and see if we can get it to a team total. You can think you see if you can get to whatever you want to, whatever. New bar, his barrel was up. Him and Gorman's, both of those guys. New bar has 3 bombs. Gorman's has 1. Those two guys have the higher barrel rate. The strikeouts down for these guys. Victor Scott. Mm. So you might as well. I mean, shit. I mean, you got Newbar, you got Burleson. They 290s. You might as well say all these guys right here hitting 300 outside of Gorman. So it is what it is right there. Gorman can go out there and, the fly ball is up, his hard hit percentage, barrel rate, and exit velo is up. So Gorman can definitely be a guy that can, take you deep, right? So that's something that you can look at there. His fly ball is almost 50. K percentage is higher than any of these guys up there. Even if I put a night switch on and see how they fare at night for the people who really like that. Donovan's almost batting 500 at 450. Newt Bar, Victor Scott, Burleson's average goes down a little bit. Gorman's average goes down, but it is what it is, right? So I would like for these guys. I don't mind these guys to you know, string up some hits and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What happened to 365? Where'd it go? Right there. Put that back in there. All right. So what do we got here? Over under 8.5. Mm, team total 4.5 for St. Louis. I don't mind it. We don't have any weather concerns here, do we? No. I don't mind it. As far as hitting go here, though, if we look at the projected lineup, uh, and try to make some of that, you get Newsbar, Mason Wynn projected, so he looked good. Donovan, Arenado, Burleson also looked good. Victor Scott down there on a wraparound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bats that look really good out of the 9. Um, mm, McCullers not giving up a bomb. O'Neill Cruz looks the best out of everybody, if you ask me. His K percentage can get kind of high. Historically, he struck out 4 times versus McCullers, but McCullers, I don't know what's gotten into McCullers. I don't know if he's gonna what he's gonna do. Let me see. Effective batting average 268, barrels and he's probably teetering on getting his ass tore up, but can this team do it? You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Well, if you're looking for hits, runs, and RBIs and stuff like that, I'm gonna like him, right? I'm gonna like him. I couldn't talk you off anything here. Truth be told, I know this is a projected lineup, so it's not set in stone. Arenado is definitely in the hits, runs, and RBI spot. Guys like New Bar can take hit a bomb I mean, hits, runs, and RBI. Just like yesterday, I did a parlay. I took a bunch of those guys, man, for hits, runs, and RBIs, singular, and just went on here, just cashed it out, man. Just took a lot of people, man, for like one through $10 on it, got a $60 parlay. I mean, it is what it is, right? I took Arenado for one. Contreras looked the best yesterday. I could have took him for a bomb. He was the only one who had a bomb versus that pitcher. Then he went yard, but yeah, So I mean, Victor Scott, and I bet his straight cash that. He had a good number, but Donovan, he's gonna do Donovan things. He had a few hits, so yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if you faded the Pittsburgh bats straight up because I know these guys going to go out there and hit the ball, right? The St. Louis guys. So when it comes to those guys, I mean, Donovan is a guy you could look for one or two hits. Arenado hits, runs, and RBI, something like that. One or two, even if you're looking for bankroll builders and stuff like that. Favorite bat, what would it be? Who would it be? I mean, I like. So it could be kind of iffy too, right? Because you got Donovan right there swinging a good bat. Only thing about this, he don't hit many bombs, and because if you got a bomb hitter right here, he can clean these motherfuckers up, right? And then Donovan, I mean, guys like Arenado have a hard time hitting hits, runs, and RBIs with somebody in front of them cleaning shit up. So that's something that you need to pay attention to when you're looking at breaking down these lineups to see who can get what. But you still get hit it when you got guys like Contreras behind you, and you just getting on base in general. So Donovan, Mason Wynn. I want to see who's going to be in the lineup. I'm not going to put all those names down, but I know no matter what, I'm going to be betting Donovan for sure. Either a hit, two hits, hits, runs, and RBIs. I don't know. I need to see who's going to be in the lineup. So I'm going to put Donovan's name right there. Favorite two bats from this game would be probably Donovan and O'Neill Cruz. We'll put it like that. And if you want to see if what's the name is still warm, Contreras still warm, then you can look at Contreras a little bit deeper for a bomb or something like that. Donovan's got a hit and uh hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, he's got a hit in 17 of 20. How about that, right? He's got a hit in 17 of 20. Where are we at here? Let's go to the next game. Arizona Diamondbacks, New York Mets, Athletics, Seattle. All right, let's get through this here. Ryan Nelson, Griffin Cannon. Hmm. He's throwing that fastball. Ryan Nelson's throwing that fastball 69% of the time, followed by the cutter and curveball. Jeff McNeil. Y'all know Jeff McNeil like that motherfucking fastball. You know that for sure. He's got a bomb and 4 hits and a bomb. And he's been hurt. So let me see something. He's been hurt. He come back on the 25th. First that fastball single, home run, ground out, single, 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 no, line out, whatever. One strikeout. All right. So Exavilos, hard hit percentages. For instance, Lindor, his fastball, I mean, his fly ball is up, 10% K rate. First base hits, he batting 250. That's that fastball alone there. Man, I'm so glad this is right here, man. Man, this is fire. This right here, and when you switch back and forth, that bug is not there. It's where it's switching teams. So shout out to Larry. I wanted to tell him, but I didn't even say nothing though. Cutter curveball, and then you can slide it in there. Cut a curveball on him right there. Then get it, move him like that. Oh man, we working, cooking with grease. Um, Lindor, 4 home runs, 7 extra base hits. Juan Soto got robbed for a bomb. No people didn't like that. Soto, Lindor, Nemo, K percentage is down. Okay, okay. McNeil probably gonna be in the lineup tonight, bro. He probably gonna be in the lineup tonight, straight up. He gonna be in the lineup tonight looking for his fastball. 3 of Lindor bombs came at night. 3 of the 4 versus his pitch mix came at night. Hmm. Pete Alonso got 3 bombs on him. Alvarez got 1. Lindor's got 1 with 3 strikeouts. Um, Soto's got 2 with 2 strikeouts and 5 walks. Soto walked like a mug versus him. What's this walk? They might shake him up. What's the team total? 4.5 for both. Um, Minus 140 for Soto. Minus 115 for Marte. Minus 120 for Pavin Smith. Hmm. McNeil plus 100. All right, we'll see who's gonna be in the star lineup. Okay. I haven't even looked at the righties. Let's look at the righties. 28% K rate. No bombs for Ryan Nelson. Exavilo and hard hit is up. Okay. 2 extra base hits. No bombs. 50% to that fastball. Okay, let's see. Taylor. Acuna though. Alonso 3 bombs. Vientos 2 bombs. Alonso loves that fastball, boy. Look at no one. He got 3 bombs off him. Barrel rate between percent. Exit velo 103. Fly ball up. Mm. And walk percentage up. Walk, ground out, fly out, strike out, hit by pitch, strike out, fly out, walk, strike out, fly out. Mm. All this fastball. Every time he touched this fastball this year, he hit it harder than mother. Every time. Ain't no red, no nothing out there. And you got him, and you throwing that motherfucker. What? You better put that motherfucker. He gonna continue to throw it because he already gave up 3 bombs on him. He already gave up 3 bombs on him. You gonna continue to throw that fastball 50% of the time to righties. The cutter, followed by the cutter and uh curveball slider. Cutter, curveball slider. Okay. Pete's got an extra bomb in there somewhere. Okay. Viento's got 4 bombs. Alonzo numbers solid. Vientos and Alonzo walk rate is up. Alvarez. Let me see. We'll have to see who's in the lineup. Let me figure these at bats. Damn. Look at that shit, man. 2 reds in there for the whole damn season versus this pitch mix. That's Pete Alonso right there. Hmm. What's the projected lineup here? Winker, Vientos, McNeil. McNeil gonna be a sneaky bomb today. Watch. Watch. If he in the lineup, watch. Watch that motherfucker. Acuna behind him. All right. Um, damn. Not gonna put a lot of players here, but you know I'm gonna put Alonzo there. What the fuck? What you want me to do? Shit. I could put some more batters over there, but I'm not. Keep it funky. Alonzo's got a hit in 17 of 20. Big Pete. Alonzo, what's his hits, runs, and RBIs? I know he can cover that 2.5. He's been covering that 2.5 last few games. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight games where he's hit 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs or better. And 9 of his last 11. I mean, 7 of his last 9. He's hit hits, runs, and RBIs. I forgot who was on the mound. Oh, Griffin Cannon. Hmm. Griffin Cannon been okay, man. I want to say, right? Yeah. The numbers is up. Sparrows down. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Griffin Cannon, huh? 50% ground ball rate. He ain't faced Arizona this year. 2 bombs on the year. Probably around 2-ish, a little bit over 2 walks a game. More than 2 earned runs once this year. Hmm. More than 200 runs once this year, huh? Florida's got a bomb on him. Looks like one game, maybe two for some players. Fastballs, I mean slider, fastball changeup. 23% K rate. 23% K rate. Well, we know if Suarez gets a hold to it, what he can do. Lourdes ain't striking out. Marte down there at the bottom, down there, hiding. Projected lineup here would be Carroll, Marte, Pavin Smith. This is projected. Uriel Suarez. Okay. More inclined to look at the lefties though. Truth be told, that's just me personally. Get these lefties up here. Griffin Cannon. Changeup 48%. Slider and fastball. Changeup, fastball, slider. Okay, he's doing the same thing. Okay, I'll leave that there. Changeup, fastball, slider. Monte's been hurt, but he ain't struck out on this shit yet. On this small sample size. On this small sample size. Pavin Smith, Josh Naylor, Perdomo. Perdomo is usually the walk guy, right? 21% walk rate for Perdomo, 24% walk rate for Pavin Smith. Josh Naylor can get in there. Josh Naylor not striking out. I'll definitely be looking at him for HRR in that spot. If he's in that cleanup spot, have no choice. I go back and forth from him and Naylor. Man, I mean Naylor and Bregman. Man, I go back and forth on they hit runs and RBIs. Man, I mean, I'm gonna be looking at Corbin, Naylor, Pavin, and Marte, Alec Thomas. See if he's gonna be in the lineup. Josh Naylor not striking out. Perdomo not striking out much. Perdomo for walks, Naylor and Pavin Smith for walks and Marte. Phew. So it's the usual suspects, the lefties for me. If I'm going to anybody from the side of the ball, couldn't talk you off any of them though, man. It's the lefties for me, meaning Carroll, Naylor, Pavin. I ain't been betting on Thomas. I don't even know. Is he? Where's he been? Has he been in the lineup? He has lately. He's hitting the ball hard. He went through a stretch right here. Look at that. single, single, double, single, ground out, strikeout, double, ground out, single. He hitting the ball extremely hard right now. It's important to look at these game logs and stuff like that, man. So you can see, how hard these guys hitting the ball and if they can continue it, if you think they can continue it, or when you feel like they're getting colder or something like that, if you want to just, jump off of one, you know what I'm saying? So these exit velo logs help you, you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, exit velo logs help you, you know what I'm saying? Just more fuel to the fire, right? So that's how I'm looking at this one here. I mean, I just don't, man. This motherfucker's got some firepower over here, boy. Straight up. Mm. Mm. What was Corbin Carroll's strikeout percentage? 32. Now that's one thing. He will strike out. He will strike out. So looking at this here, I'm going to have to take it. I don't have to do shit, but I'm gonna take a stab at Josh Naylor's HRR sitting there in the cleanup spot. I am. I'll take a stab at that. And a few more things. I just want to see what the lineup's going to come out to. But I'm gonna put it's the lefties though. I can't talk off anything for the lefties, bro. Straight up. So just for right now though, I'm gonna put Naylor right there for right now. HRR's hit, HRR, whatever. I think he can make it happen. The lefties though. The lefties. I need to see who's gonna be in that lineup. Last game. Athletics, Seattle, Bryce Miller, Severino, Luis Severino, that is. Um, Severino, 14 extra base hits and 4 bombs. 10 extra base hits and 1 bomb for 10 extra base hits and 1 bomb for the boy. So Bryce Miller. So I want to take a look here. I want to take a look at the lefties here on Seattle side, right? I do. First. Oh no, I'm sorry. Um, I'm supposed to be looking at Severino. Bryce Miller need to calm the walks down, man. Hey, what's up? What's up, Kay? How you doing? Good afternoon. Blessings. So, over under 9 here. 4.5 team total for both athletics. You get athletics team total plus money. Favorite to the under. 4.5 for Seattle. Favorite to the over. Under. Whatever. Minus 115 both ways. Okay, Severino. Mm. Sinker, fastball, sweeper. Hold on. Let me see something. So, Louise. That's what's up. That's what's up. We on this last game. On this last game. I don't know if you use this, but I want you to see these updates. The updates fire. I mean, definitely help you out. Uh Seattle. So a Rose Arena, Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez, Dylan Moore. These motherfuckers got some power over here, man. Uh Julio. Mmm. 21 barrel rate, 100 extra velo. Hard hit is up. Line drive, fly balls could be higher. K percentages, Severino don't strike out that much, but man, barrel rate for these boys, man, Moore, Garver, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Randy, barrel rate for these boys are up. Wait a minute. Wait. I got the pitch mix in for this is the pitch mix for right hand hitters. Sinker, fastball, sweeper, sinker, fastball, sweeper. Yeah. Moore must be hurt. May 7th. He expect to return May 7th. Okay. Because boy, he green as hell. He's definitely green as hell. Randy Rosarina. Julio though, man. Look at Julio. Ground out, home run, ground out, double, strikeout, single, walk, double, strikeout. He's warm. Julio is warm. Nice switch. You can best believe one of these motherfuckers hitting a bomb. Straight up. Good luck, whoever it is gonna be, but Man, one of these motherfuckers hitting the bomb. Cal Raleigh double. Pop out, reach on error, pop out, strike out, line out, home run, double. Hmm. Riley just hit 2 home runs yesterday on some other pitch, I believe. A Rosarina. Single fly out, home run. 30th. I guess. I can't pinpoint one of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna have to look at it a little bit more. But I can't pinpoint one of these motherfuckers I wanna bet with. Uh Severino. Sweeper, fastball, sinker, cutter. Lefties. Rayleigh's barrel is up and all that, but he's 0 of 9. Tellez 0 of 7. Crawford Crawford don't strike out much. 20% K rate. Hmm. I don't know. Oakland. Oakland lefties. Fastball splitter, knuckle curve. Oh, you know what? Damn, I'm gonna have to go back. I have to go back. I got to go back. Damn. Right hand pitching. I got to go back to Seattle. Lefties, Seattle lefties, Severino, sweeper, fastball, sinker, cutter. Sweeper, fastball, sinker, cutter. Okay, that's what the fuck was going on. I had the wrong shit up there. That's what I had. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Because it didn't look right. It didn't. Cal Raleigh, Polanco, Rowdy, Telez. Luke Rayleigh got that power too. Damn, Polanco. Polanco for sure. All his shit coming at night too. Polanco, Rally, Crawford, Polanco, Rally, Crawford, Rowdy Telez. I couldn't talk off none of those. Luke Rayleigh, whatever, man. Any one of these lefties, I can't talk off any one of them. Okay, right hand hitters. Um, Sinker, fastball, sweeper. Okay, I'm gonna definitely like these lefties here. I like Polanco. I know that. I just got to I gotta take a little bit more deeper look at the rest of them boys, but I know I like Polanco. So let me get Polanco up there. I mean, and then shit, you already know shit. Them motherfuckers get bombs, man. Polanco's got a hit in 15 of his last 20, and he can go out there and give you bombs. So Polanco, and then we'll see. Polanco projected hit number two. I'm gonna like Polanco, Rally, Telez for sure. Rally and Telez were two guys I would look at for bombs. Polanco, yeah. Um, and then athletics, right? Um, athletics, right hand pitching. Let's go with Bryce Miller. Fastball, sinker, splitter. Fastball, sinker, splitter. Righties. Oakland been hitting the ball, man. It seems like they hit the ball a little bit better at night. If that's something that you like, but Rooker will strike his ass out at night, boy. 31% K rate. Jacob Wilson, he's just somebody you can look at for hits. Shea Langoliers, you can look at him for hits too. Hmm. And as y'all been hitting the ball, some of these guys can sneak in for a bomb here and there. Mm. Lefties. He's throwing fastball, splitter, knuckle curve. Soderstrom, I don't know where you been. Seth Brown. Seth Brown likes this, don't he? I think he hit a bomb the other day. 50 fly ball. Mm. Single, double, home run, strikeout. Single, single. Lately, single, single, pop out, home run, strikeout, double, single. Lately for Seth Brown. So pay attention. If he's in the lineup, he's trying to cook. He's trying to cook, but he got to get in the lineup though. Soderstrom. He the one who been kind of lacking, ain't he, though, man? Single, single, single. Boy, did he give us a show early on, though, didn't he? Man, Lawrence Butler, one bomb. This gonna be an interesting game, man. You know, I don't know who to draw my hat on. I know who to draw my hat on here. I ain't been catching Soderstrom, right? I mean, hmm, I don't know who to hang my hat on right here, guys. I don't. So undecided. It's gonna take me a little time to make up my mind how I want to do this, even if I want to bet on one of them or an over. You know, maybe it might be an over thing for me, and just hope these guys put up runs. It's hard for me to figure out. You know, or if I'm just gonna do a few hits, runs, and RBIs from this game, it'd be gone. But I know I like Polanco. I know I like Polanco. You can get Polanco HRRs for minus 130 right now. I want to see who's gonna be in the lineup too, but mm. Let me refresh this weather, and I'm gonna get out of here. All right. So he changed it on the San Diego Padres. It says it'll rain roughly 10. They also cool temps. Hmm. Also playing until 1 a.m. It was straight orange. He changed it from orange to yellow. So this game might play. I did not look at the San Diego Padres game. I didn't. I didn't. In this Cleveland game, I wanted to see what the lineup was going to look like. So what I'll do here is I'll give you guys a rundown, right? So let me look at the let me look at the let me look at the what's the name here. So uh arguably Mookie Freeman probably one of my, if not my favorite bat of today. Neck and neck, probably number two. I probably still get him the lean, right? Since he's hid behind Mookie and Otani. Otani looks good. Mookie not striking out. So Freeman, I'm taking his runs and RBIs no matter what. I think he needed another bomb for 350. I might sprinkle on this home run. Probably gonna have to sprinkle on this home run. If Will Smith was in the lineup, occasionally he popped out. He looked good, right? I didn't look at none of the Miami bats. Couldn't talk about anything here though. Freeman is my guy. Uh, Otani bats, I like them all. Truthfully, Freeman looked good. If Bo Naylor power numbers were there, especially versus that fastball. Schneeman, he looked like he could be one of the guys that can go yard. Um, Jackson liked Jose Ramirez, and then you can put the rest together, if anything, yourself. James Wood is on the list, right? Pause. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. Uh, I didn't look at this Yankees game. Cincinnati and Atlanta. I think so. I would put it like this: looking at this pitch mix over the course of the season, all these guys, most of these guys, except for Sean Murphy and Olson, was just about batting 300 versus this pitch mix. The usual suspects. Even Ozuna and Harris was hitting 300. Sean Murphy power numbers were there. Olson power numbers are there. If these guys came out in the lineup, if Murphy came out in the lineup, I couldn't talk you off Murphy for a bomb. Olson for a bomb. I liked him. I liked him. Ozuna and Riley. I mean, I think they can get to their. There's a possibility they can win this game and get to their 4.5 team total. De La Cruz, Gavin Lux, those two look good, right? I couldn't talk off anything with those two guys. And surprisingly, so Gavin Lux was batting 500 versus pitch mix. De La Cruz over 300, about 340. And his K percentage was around 23%, which is okay for him, right? So he still can strike out though. Excuse me. This Kansas City and this White Sox game, right? So ugh, I don't trust none of these bats. I've definitely made my mind up. Like I'm not fucking with Shane Smith straight up. He's okay to me. If he goes out there and get his ass tore up, it is what it is. But he's okay to me. And then you got Reagan's. Ben and Teddy look like somebody. Robert Barrel's been coming through. I'm done with this game though, right? Bobby Witt, I'm glad he hit that bomb yesterday to cash me out because boy, I was about to man. I had a 3-leg. It hit the parlay. Um, Houston and Milwaukee. I mean, Alvarez power numbers was there. He can go yard. And I'm looking at hits, and I mean Pena and Altuve, the hits, whatever, right? I think they can get a hit. I don't know, man. I'm not a Milwaukee fan. I'm not a Milwaukee stan. Y'all know I'm a Cubs fan. I didn't even have the interest to look at these guys. Tell you the truth. So don't kill the messenger, bro. I can't stand Milwaukee, man. Cheerio, I'm waiting on Cheerio to get hot though. So I mean, whatever. My Cubs. They looked good, right? The weather, I don't like the weather. That's the thing. Don't like the weather. Pete Crow Armstrong, Michael Bush, Seiya Suzuki, Kyle Tucker, and if Amaya's in the lineup, I like him too, right? There was times where Seiya Suzuki looked like the best player, right? So Bush, like, man, these guys looked good. And of course they looked good because look what they've been doing. So I can't talk about anything here from any of those guys that I looked at and I just mentioned. Even Nico Horner's not striking out. O'Neal Cruz looked immaculate. 7 extra base hits, 8 extra base hits, 7 of them bombs, 6 of them came at night, right? The strikeout was there for him, though. Honorable mentions McCussion and Cabrian Hayes. If you want to get to those guys, I probably wouldn't. And I think St. Louis can hit these boys, right? Small ball, Mason Wynn. If these guys in the lineup, home run candidate, new bar. Mason Wynn can get on base. Donovan hit or two. Arenado hits, runs, and RBIs because of where he's at. Contreras, is he still hot or is he still warm from yesterday? Burleson can get on. Didn't like Walker because of his strikeout percentage. Uh, Pages, Pieheads, whatever. Victor Scott couldn't talk you off of it. I think his K percentage was up as well. So it is what it is with that. The usual suspects. Give me them lefties here. Naylor, give me the hits, runs, and RBIs. I'll live and die with that one. Same thing with Alonso. Give me his hits, runs, and RBIs all the way up to a bomb. Don't be surprised if Jeff McNeil don't hit a bomb tonight, right? If he catch that fastball, which Ryan Nestle's throwing that fastball a ton, he'll put it in the rafters. He likes it. Walk rates, Pavin Smith for the walk, even Josh Naylor, even I'll leave it at that. Um, Seattle, I couldn't figure it out, man. Polanco, I like Polanco, Cal Raleigh, and Tellez. You can look at those boys for bombs. Polanco too, but Cal Raleigh and Tellez, you already know. And I just couldn't figure it out with Atlanta and at the Athletics, right? I just can't figure it out. I need to think about it some more if I want to bet on them, right? So it is what it is. Um, as far as uh, as far as the bats, I set to the side. Uh, First and foremost, let's go over here. I asked Jackson to his uh give me his home run candidates today, top home run plays today, and they gave me Pete Alonso, Matt Olson, Mookie Betts, Lawrence Butler, Jose Ramirez. Honorable mentions Manny Machado, Sean Murphy. Then I told him, give me your top MLB bets today. Atlanta Braves -1 over in the Cleveland and Washington game. New York Mets money line uh, um, under 7.5 for the Chicago Cubs game. Uh, the Royals -1.5. Honorable mentions over 9.5. Dodgers of Miami, 8.8 over 8. Houston and Milwaukee, and then the bats. This is not all of them, but uh, hmm. If you want to take a quick glance at these guys, just take a look at them. Wait a minute, this ain't even. This must be an update here. I'm sorry. Hmm. Oh, here it is, right here. I didn't put all the bats over there though. That's the thing. That's them. Go back up again and peace out, fam. Peace out.